Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is the general reading for the month of December 2018. For the reading, I use the Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso. If I need to clarify anything, I will be using the Zillich Tarot. And I also pull additional oracle cards from the Soulful Woman deck. That's by Shushan Movesian and Gemma Summers, and also Sacred Traveler Oracle cards, one of those, and this is by Denise, Linn. As I usually remind you, these are general readings, so please keep that in mind. The messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to get a private reading with me. If you're interested, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video. I also encourage you to watch your, not just your sun sign video, but also your moon and rising. By doing that, you maybe for that particular month, the sun sign might not resonate quite as well, but by watching the others or watching all three of them together, you'll have a more complete overview of what the energies are that are surrounding you for that month. I'd like to also take this time to send just warm wishes for this month of December, which is, a special holiday month for many of us. So however or whatever you celebrate in the month of December, just know that I'm sending all of my best wishes and wishing you all a wonderful month and rest of this year. And also do be on the lookout. I will be posting very shortly the 2019 overview reading. Now, when I do a little differently, it's kind of takes a look at the energy surrounding us during each of the months. So it's it's a full year overview. So that will be coming out in the month of December. All right, I will stop for now, and I will see each of the signs in a second for your reading. Hi Taurus, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your December reading. As you can see, I have already laid the spread and shuffled off camera just to save a little bit of time. All right, so let's get into it. We have at the center of your reading, beautiful, you have the Two of Cups, and it's crossed by Major Arcana number 21, the World. So this could be a new relationship, right? Or a relationship that is it's obviously at the center of the reading here. It could be a number of things here. I'm getting a number of messages coming through. One could be with somebody at a distance. So this could be a relationship with somebody who could be from a different culture than you are, from a different place, living in a different part of the world than you actually live in. For others, it could be the ending of a phase of the relationship and then the new beginning that comes in, because you have both the World card and the Fool card in your reading. You also have Judgment. I know I'm jumping around. I will go through everything, kind of more in a more organized manner. But these cards that speak of, endings, new beginnings, possibly healing. So, it could have to do with like healing of a relationship, having a new start within a relationship, a second chance. For others, this could be a brand new beginning with this person. It could be somebody from your past. It could be a past relationship, getting back with somebody from the past. It could have to do with like a past life connection even. And the Two of Cups is it's the minor arcana version of the soulmate card. You have the Lover's card, the major arcana. And so it does speak of a deep soul connection with another individual. Yes, it can be romantic in nature. And I know most people sort of look at the Two of Cups like a romantic relationship. Does not necessarily have to be, right? It can, soulmates can appear as friends, as, sort of partners within the work environment. It's just a very deep soul connection with another individual, right? A very harmonious relationship. With the Six of Cups in this past, there could be a past life connection or relationship, sort of a twin flame relationship. And, there could be this world with this ending. It could be an ending to one phase in the relationship. You could be poised to begin a brand new phase with the Fool card. as the crowning card. But, you know, relationships, sort of the main, looking over the entire spread, you have relationships and then, you know, brand new beginnings or new starts or, you know, this restarting something, renewal, are kind of the main things coming through now. At the foundation, you have the Page of Pentacles, okay? And when we have court cards in a reading, they can be people playing a significant role in our life at this time. This is only, this is the only court card that you have in your reading. And I usually view pages more as energies, right? It could be a younger earth sign individual. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, male or female, but younger, right? It's a very young, immature energy. But I usually view it more as, you know, just sort of this energy, because pages bring in messages. They bring in news about something. And this could be news related to a job, related to something to do with resources. This particular page is very much, you know, it's not just about bringing in the news. It's like very concrete news. So could be about a job, but it's like, it's actually going to, you know, manifest. So it's more than just news, right? It's a very concrete opportunity. If this is news related to going back to the relationship, it's, you know, it's good because it's like it has staying power with the Pentacles. It's news about something or something that's new, but that it, you know, it's going to be around. It has staying power. In the recent past, you had the Four of Swords. So for some of you, there could have been a surgery, whether this is your own or, you know, somebody around you in the recent past. Sometimes the Four of Swords comes out in a reading when there is a surgery, and this is the healing after the surgery. This can be, you know, retreating, sort of taking time out for yourself to heal mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. So there could have been, going back to what I was saying about the, you know, getting back with another person, there could have been a break. You might have taken a break from each other, right? In order to kind of work on each person work on themselves and then come back together. So there could be this renewal of the relationship here. For others, the Four of Swords is just a period of kind of reflection, of taking time out, working on yourself, you know, really taking that time to care for yourself. And then we have this brand new beginning crowning your reading. So you have the Fool card. This is the first of the major arcana, right? It's the 0. And it is all about taking or being willing to take that leap of faith. You can see that the woman here, she has one foot kind of nearly falling, slipping off of the cliff, and the other is just dangling off. And even though she's in that precarious position, she's confident that things will work out. As soon as she, you know, lets go and steps out into the nothingness here, she knows that things will work out. The universe has her back. There will be this, you know, new beginning. She's excited about the new beginning. So there's, you know, there's a lot of very powerful energy wrapped up in the Fool card. So if this is to do with a new relationship, it's a beautiful new beginning. Can be, again, with a brand new relationship, it can be a new beginning within a relationship that you have been in. But there's an exciting new start here with the Fool card, and it's like, you have to be willing to trust, right? And you also have to be willing to kind of take that first step, take that leap of faith. In the near future, you have the Six of Cups. Okay, so Cups is water energy, and it deals with our emotions, our feelings, relationships, also how our emotions affect our behavior, affect our relationships. And this can have to do with the past, right? You can see, again, the woman here, she's like looking back at this child version of herself, right? So she's looking back, she's thinking back on the past, could be, you know, on when she was a child. And so there's this looking back to the past. It's a card of nostalgia. And it's usually about looking back on the past with sort of rose-tinted glasses, you know, in a very positive light. Sometimes the Six of Cups is when we have people from the past reappearing. So past lovers coming back in again. It can be reconnecting with people from your past. This comes in more towards the, middle to end of the month. For many people, the month of December is a month of celebration, right? It is a holiday month. So you could be reconnecting with people from your past. Even people from, your childhood, old family members that you haven't seen for a long time. You could be going back, right? Going back to a place where you used to live, something to do with where you used to live, where you used to, when you were a child. You appear as Major Arcana, number 20, the Judgment card, which is, it's another card that speaks of endings and this rebirth, because Judgment can have to do with a judgment call, so a significant life, sort of choice, decision that has to be made. But it's like there's a calling here. You see the woman's playing the instrument. It's like you're being called to something, to this new beginning, to this new life. It's about what comes after that, right? Because we think much like the Death card, death is not just the ending. It's the ending, but it's what the ending, heralds in, which is this brand new beginning. So there's a fresh start. There's a change, a metamorphosis that comes about with the Judgment card. But it also has to do with being willing to, let go of the past, right? And that can have to do with our own sort of bad feelings and doubts and, all of those things related or attached to the past. Let go of those, right? In order to allow for this new beginning to come in. And I think surrounding you, you have the Four of Pentacles. And you see how the woman, she's holding on so tightly to what's hers here, right? To the coins. And this oftentimes is referred to as the Miser card. And so you have this in your surroundings or how others are viewing you. And it is a card that kind of cautions us, not to be like the woman on the card, right? Not to hold on so tightly, not to be so scared that, what we've managed to build up, that somebody's going to take it away from us, and not being willing to share, not being willing to give, right? Any relationship, it flourishes by giving, by sharing, right? With the Four of Pentacles energy, this is about cutting off that flow, right? If we think about money, this is Pentacles, so it's, resources, money, finances. Money has to flow, right? When we it's good to try to hold on to our money, right? To save some money. If we think each month, we work very hard to earn our money. We use the money to pay our bills. We use the money to enjoy ourselves, to go out, to have fun, meet up with our friends, go on dates. And then we try to put a little bit of money aside, right? So there has to be this flow. Money comes in, money goes out. When we try to stop that and money becomes stagnant, that's when there can be problems, right? Money has to flow. We can't try to chop it off by controlling and holding on to it. So if we think this is really coming, this is not supposed to be a love reading, but it's coming through more as a relationship reading. And so there's a need to, or somebody around you might be, taking on the energy of this Four of Pentacles and might be sort of too controlling or holding on too tight to something. And it's funny because you have as the outbound energy, I know I'm kind of jumping ahead here, but you have kind of the opposite of the Four of Pentacles, which is the Six, which has to do with the give and take. It's the mentor-mentee card. It's this even balance, sharing, and it's the complete opposite of the Four. So it's interesting you have both in the reading. Your hopes and fears, you have the Nine of Cups, which is the minor arcana version of the Star card. It's the wish upon a star. And you see the woman, she's blowing the fluff of the dandelion out into the universe. And not only is she wishing upon, making this wish, wishing upon a star, she has the faith and she trusts and she believes that her wish will come true, right? So it's not just enough for us to, to have a wish. We have to have the faith that whatever it is that we're wishing for will happen, will actually come true, right? So this could be wishing, hoping, right? Having the faith that if you are getting back with somebody, that this time things will be different. If this is a new relationship, that, having the faith that, now is your time. now things are working out for you. Things will work out. And we have this very balanced, right? The balanced energy of the Six of Pentacles here. And again, thinking of finances, usually this card speaks of, give and take. So resources, somebody loaning you money, or you repaying money that you've borrowed, or somebody coming to you asking for money or repaying money. It can also have to do with, giving and taking, like sharing as far as your time goes, right? This could be you volunteering if you have extra time, because resources, it doesn't just mean money, right? We have other resources. We have time, which is a resource. We have, our knowledge. So, mentoring somebody. But it's, so it's a very balanced energy, right? The 6. As you head out of the month, going back to the sort of relationship, and then the wish fulfillment, and wishing that this relationship is kind of what you want for yourself, right? And I think that there is this balanced energy surrounding whatever this relationship, this new relationship or renewed relationship. And it's interesting because the overall energy for the month is the 9 of Pentacles, which is, this is a very independent energy, right? And it's funny because there are so many cards that speak of kind of coming together in this relationship, right? And then you have this, no, I'm fine and I can take care of myself kind of energy with the 9 of Pentacles, because it is the, you've worked very hard to build the life that you've always envisioned for yourself, which could be why, you're trying to sort of hold on to things, right? Because if you have worked very hard for what you have, you might have had bad experiences in the past. You might be a little concerned, of getting into a new relationship, of not wanting to give up what you have been able to, do by yourself and for yourself. It can also be sort of on the flip side, 9 of Pentacles, it is a very stable energy, right? So if this, going back to the relationship, with the 9 of Pentacles sort of surrounding this relationship, it means it has, staying power, longevity, right? It's nearly the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like almost up to the ultimate in Pentacles energy. So it's very solid, right? It's very solid, stable foundation. So, there's a good chance that the relationship, it will be stable. It will grow, right? There's a lot of good energy surrounding it here. Now, the 2 oracle cards that came out for you, you have unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. And from the Soulful Woman deck, you have card number 42, Dream Seeds. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their time. It's an interesting card. All right, let me get the guidebooks. I like to read the full meaning for the oracle cards for you. So unknown territory says, let me just find it. You are exactly where you need to be, even if you are not consciously aware of it. Even if you don't have all the answers, keep going forward with your heart open. If you can't see clearly ahead and don't know where you're headed, keep moving forward. Do what feels right, even if your brain doesn't agree. Your heart always knows. Instead of dismay because you're in unknown territory, celebrate that you're expanding and growing by leaps and bounds. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, sometimes the traveler feels lost, a lack of confidence or sense of being in unknown territory. It can seem that others know more or are more qualified. However, it can be this very feeling of not knowing that allows one to step outside the bounds of convention and reach beyond the parameters of self that have been imposed by family, friends, society, and religion. It can be a very good thing. It can help you find yourself. Cherish those moments of not knowing. It's often during those times that the greatest revelations occur. Trust that all is well. You are where you should be. Interesting. And then the Dream Seeds. What card did I say? Card 42. So this one says, my dreams are my soul's own desire to experience new things and new learning, new ways to express my divine imagination and my gifts. When a new dream or desire is right for me, I feel a sense of excitement, purpose, or adventure. A big yes within that doesn't go away but continues to spark my imagination and quicken my heartbeat. I nurture my dreams with love and allow them to unfold in their own time. I know it's best to take the seed of inspiration and plant it quietly in the nourishing energies of my heart, giving it time to grow strong before sharing my dreams with others. And when one dream dies, a space opens up for a new dream to be born. Dreams are always flowing to me. Which is interesting because you did have this wish card. It's not dreams, but you had the wish and believing in that wish, right? And then we also had with the unknown territory, going back to the world, and I was talking about how this relationship could be with somebody from a different country, right, from you, or from a different culture. It might even be, you know, that you end up traveling and you meet somebody in this distant place. You travel across the world, travel to a different country. Maybe there's a new opportunity, right? You might be in unknown territory, but you are exactly where you need to be to find this, you know, to have this new connection. So interesting. I do hope that the messages have helped you. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful December. Bye for now.